Delta Force is here, baby! Enter identity information. Ooh. This is important. This is important. There it is. Tag him and bag him, baby. All right, gang. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on some tips and tricks that you can utilize to help yourself level up some weapons, grind ranked pretty quick and stuff in Delta Force. So I'm going to give you a quick breakdown over warfare, over operations, to help basically help you guys be successful right off the bat. Okay. In warfare, all right. When you guys click in here, you're gonna have up top. You're gonna have start, loadouts, operator, vehicles. Down here in the bottom section, bottom right hand corner, is going to be what game modes you can play. You can go against AI. You can do attack and defend on threshold, which is pretty much kind of like what is it, like shipment, like when they do like 24-hour shipment and stuff in COD. Like this map is like specialized from the 4th through the 11th. Attack and defend is where you have certain points. So you have like basically 3 or 4 sectors that you have to defend. On defense, you extend all the way out, you try to defend, but then as the enemy captures those points, you'll get backed up more and more towards your base. King of the Hill is essentially just an all-around domination mode. So you want to try to capture points, hold them. First team to reach 1,000, I believe, was what it is. They win. Okay. Let's go to loadouts real quick. With your guns, couple things here. When you click on your weapon, down here in the bottom right-hand corner, you will be able to modify that weapon. Some things are already unlocked to you early on before you even level up your gun. They have some base attachments here, but you can see what the requirements are as far as level and what you need to achieve to unlock that. All right. Second thing I want to show you is when you equip this foregrip, you actually have the ability to calibrate your foregrips and stuff now. So if you want more of like extra control, say your aim, you got some bad aim, you want to, you can basically maneuver this to increase your control or your ADS speed. Same thing down here on the bottom, ADS movement speed, ability, so forth. Okay. You can do this for each one of your things. There's like pretty much your scopes aren't going to be modified. These down here are going to help with basically control the weapon and all that stuff, but you can modify your stock. You can modify your rear grip, your foregrip. I think that's it for right now. Let's see here. If you want to level up your weapon, okay, as you play and you unlock the battle pass, you will be able to earn tokens. Okay, these tokens are essentially XP upgrades. So when I click on my weapon down here in the bottom right, let me go back for you. Level 13. Say I want to upgrade my gun. I want to skip some levels. I'll click on this green bar over here on the right hand side. And then essentially, I have 28 of these tokens. I have one of these. So if I hit select all, I would go from level 13 to level 76, max level, just like that. Okay. These purple tokens, these legendary ones, obviously are worth more XP. So as you can see there, that's like essentially 3 levels. If I just click one of those, is 2,500. So it's really nice. They don't really try to like bottleneck you or like slow you down in your progression of the game, which is awesome. Let's see, let's go back to modify here. At the top, we have modify. You got calibrate if you want to pick on individual things. Appearance, there are weapon skins in the game, which are pretty freaking dope, not gonna lie. You can see your overall progression across the top here. Okay. You got a secondary weapon. This was a skin that I unlocked and stuff. Pretty awesome. I love it. Not gonna lie, it's pretty dope. Character details. All right, operators. D-Wolf, Stinger, Shepherd, Luna are your basic operators. All right. In order to get these other operators, you have certain events that you have to complete. So these events are currently locked. I can't do anything with him. If I go here for this event, I basically have to log in for 3 days. And then I will have, what's his name again?
The arrow is an
Byron.
of my
I will have him unlocked to me. Okay. With Hatclaw, there are certain things that you can do. We go back to Warfare here. Collection events. Okay, so at the bottom of your screen in the main menu, you'll have some options down here. If you click on events, you'll see operator hat claw. These are certain things that you have to achieve, and then once you reach those, you'll actually unlock her there. Okay, toxic is within the battle pass. The battle pass in itself was like $10. I think it was $10.56 of US dollars, so it's pretty nice. You get access to a lot of these weapon skins. There's nothing that's going to necessarily like there's nothing in there that's pay to win. Essentially, like you get a lot of cosmetics, you get some boosters to unlock more stuff within your battle pass. Like you can kind of level your guns up quicker and stuff, like I showed you. But there's nothing really where it's like, oh, you buy this and you automatically reach the end of the battle, like Call of Duty's. Okay, that is a quick overall rundown of Warfare. Let's go to operations. All right, with
Good
operations,
housekeeper.
defeat compensation. So if you use a budget build or you use like a custom build, if the extraction fails, you lose all supplies. The black site has issued new basic supplies. Return to the battlefield. This is a way that they can kind of keep players playing, because on this game mode, this is an extraction shooter. So with that being said, when you get your gear and you go into a raid, if you die within that raid, you lose all of your gear, which essentially you have to re-kit up, which is going to cost you money. Okay. Over here on this side of it, you'll see I have 773,000 right now. I think you start out with 500,000 and everything. If we go back to Warfare, you'll see the only thing you have here is Delta coins. That's basically what you need to utilize to buy the battle pass or buy skins. On the operation side of things, this is in-game currency to help you with your purchases. You have a stash. Okay, your stash is where all of your equipment, gear, so like your guns, armor, helmets, med supplies, any consumables that you would have will be stored in here. Some of these items are used to basically upgrade your hideout. So, for example, right here, this was something that I essentially put in my butt to get out of the raid, last raid I had, because it was a very high valued item. Just like any other FPS game nowadays, everything is color coded. So something that is gold or orange is considered very high tier or epic loot. Anything that's gray is basic. Green is like the next tier up from basic. Then you have blue, which is kind of a rare item, and then purple, which is more of like a legendary item. Okay. On this side of the game mode and this side of the extraction portion of it, you do have different concepts to the games. Operators are still the same. You still have access to the operators. You still have to unlock certain operators. With departments, though, this is specific missions that you have to go in and complete during that time. This is what helps you progress and level up on this game mode. So, as an example, new beginning, I basically went into any space, city operation, or no, this is locked, sorry. First time battle. So enter any operation and kill 5 enemy soldiers. Basically kill 5 AI on your first extraction mission. Return in 0 dam. So this calls out a specific map that you need to go to. Extract with a single match earnings of 30,000. Very simple to get. Basically just get some loot, get out, and then kill 5 enemy soldiers. This one right here, base firepower. This one I just completed. I just killed me and the guys that I was playing with. We came across an enemy team. We killed them. Basically, I had to get out with an assault rifle, with an SMG, and then I had to go to a major substation to investigate a certain area, all within that raid. Okay. Some things are time-based or raid-based. So what that means is that when you go into that raid, you have to complete that mission within that raid. If you die, it resets. You got to go back to that same spot and start over. Okay. Let's see. Auction. So you have the ability to purchase items from the auction that people are selling. You also have the ability to list items. So I currently have this like in-game loot that I found. I basically put it on there. This is the price that I can sell. Black site. All right. Your black site is essentially your hideout or where you stay at within the game. You can upgrade items. So for example, I just went from level 1 stash to a level 2 stash because I needed more space. in order for me to go from level 2 stash down to level 3 stash, stash expansion crate slots +1. So it's going to go like essentially 2 more. Let's see. I need a wide angle lens. I need 2 of those. Bucket of paint. I got 2 socket adapters. And then I need 3 wooden carved pipes. So these are things that you can find in Raid and get out with. Or if you want to go to the auction site, do wooden pipes, I could buy 3 of these right here for 18,000. Okay, basically spend my money. So depending on where you're at, I usually try to find everything in Raid, get it out that I need to upgrade, so that way I'm not wasting my money. With that being said too, if you start to run out of space like I did in my stash, sometimes you got to spend your money, because if not, you're not going to be able to like really progress or like store things that you need to store. Within the black site, you can actually go into the black site. You can walk around. Here is your assault battalion. Here is your base support. Your assault battalion, this is where you can purchase your weapons as you unlock them. This here we'd have to upgrade. So I need 1 spy pin. I need 1 more military intel, which I think my person might have on them. Check real quick. Let's see. Black site, enter. Up there is your medical bay. Down here is your TE lab and your basically your intel center. Auction house, that's where you can sell items. And over here, nope, wrong way. Over here, this is where you can actually take your guns that you want to work on or calibrate, and you can go within the firing range, right? So munition development operator, this is where you can buy your ammo once you unlock it. You can upgrade your firing range as well. Okay. But then when you go in here, essentially, if I had a gun on me, you can essentially check, let's equip. You can check the setup of it. Let's say, okay, I don't really like care for this gun right here. Hover over it, hit modify, and then I can essentially switch out. All right, let's add this foregrip here. Let's add this barrel. These are all things that you can add and install to your gun and try it basically free of cost. So when you get to a point, you can kind of see like, okay, this is how I want to build my gun. This is where you can really come in and test a lot of things out. And then you can see as I put more things on, recoil goes bad, better control of it. Here, you can also change your ammunition. So ammunition is the same thing. Blue is rare, purple is legendary, and then orange or like red, whatever, brown, whatever you want to call it, that is your epic tiers. This is going to be very high damage ammo. As you can see, this is 1,299 basically per box, and this is 304. Okay, so if we wanted to equip this and everything, you'll probably see 2 shots here, basically making everything 2 shots. Ba-dang, 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 ba-dang. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3 to the chest. Let's go back. Let's click on this here. Equip this. And 1, 2, 3 to the chest. You can actually change like the distance in which you want your people to be as well. The target settings. You can change how far you want them to be. You can change like this little slider up here. You can change the overall health on it. You can actually add gear to them. You can add vest to them. You can pick what you want as far as like heavy H2 assault. And then you can essentially see how much it's going to... I didn't do anything. All right, let's put on equip. Changes, and then there you go. You can basically test out how much are you going to, like how much ammo are you going to need, what ammo you're going to need your fight. Okay. So this is a really good idea to give you a breakdown of like how good is my kit going into these, right? Let's leave the firing range. That is basically the whole gist of your hideout. No, I wanted to leave it.
I could use a day at the range.
This is basically the whole concept of your hideout. Okay. So, with that being said, these are some tips and tricks, some overall breakdown of Delta Force in the 2 game modes that you have. Biggest thing that I would suggest in the operations portion of it is get in, all right, get some of these missions completed, build up your inventory, build up your revenue and stuff within the game. Then that way you can actually start to build out some decent kits to take in there. The AI will drop stuff periodically. There's a lot of center focus zones on the map where there's high tier loot with like safes to access, cabinets to access, certain doors to access with key cards and things like that. So a lot of teams that are kind of a little bit higher level will push there to basically get that loot if they spawn quick enough. Most of those areas, they'll go and grab that loot, get out real quick so they can turn around and sell it or use it to upgrade their black site. Okay. Hope this helps you guys. Be sure to turn on those notifications. Drop me a subscription on the channel and stuff. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at 826 right now. I'm going to be doing a lot more tutorials on this with budget builds. I'm going to be doing some like how to complete certain missions or like where you need to go, what you need to do to complete certain missions. So if you guys are really interested in Delta Force and want to know how to become a better player at Delta Force and extraction shooters overall, I'm primarily going to be focusing on the operations aspect of things, but I will be dipping into the warfare side with my boys every now and then, having fun, just goofing off, and have a good time. Hope y'all are doing well. I appreciate you guys. Y'all take care. Be good. See you.